Well, hey there, Pisces. How are you this morning? I think it's morning now. Anyways, my name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading. This one is going to be for Monday, June 2nd through Thursday, June 5th. I'll be back on Wednesday to do bonus readings to get you through your weekend. That's pretty much the whole deal here. We're just going to pull cards and see what we need to talk about, okay? This one's for my Pisces. Pisces. Alrighty. Okay, let's see what we get. We're starting with the Devil. Well, there you go. To the Hermit. Alrighty. And then the Wheel of Fortune. So this is your recent past or your backstory going into the reading. Currently, I have you with the Six of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. In the near future, I'm looking at the Emperor, Judgment, wow, and the Fool. Okay, so 3, 6. So your recent past and your near future are all major arcana. All right, what do we got on the bottom of the deck? Tower card, more major arcana. So to say that this seems to be a pivotal week in your life, or one that's going to have long-lasting memories or importance, that seems to be quite the facts here. Okay, the undercurrent to the entire reading is something to do with the Tower. So it would seem that there is something in your life that you no doubt felt was built on a sturdy foundation and have now come to the realization that it quite possibly was not. Okay, does not have to mean that it wasn't built on a sturdy foundation because of you. Okay, everybody has free will, and sometimes people we choose, sometimes our picker's broken. We pick the wrong ones, and they don't make the right decisions. But however it works out, it does look like you've been through something here as of late, and a tower has come crashing down. Okay, that's the undercurrent. All right, the card at the center of your read is the Page of Wands. All cards have different meanings. You know what I'm saying? The one I'm feeling off of this one right here is, I feel that this is presenting, it's representing you right here, and I feel like it is, you're angry and you're upset and you are, I feel like you went into this situation very much so outgunned, if that makes sense. Like, this wasn't a fair situation. I feel like you were naive to a lot of things that were going on around you. It just feels like it wasn't equally yoked. It wasn't a fair situation from the beginning. That's got you angry right now, but you're still not in a fair situation. So let's see what we get. Let's play it through. All right. What do we got in the recent past? I've got the Devil, the Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you had to pull yourself out of a bad situation. And it was bad from a bunch of different directions, not just one. It's like it had bad from all different directions, you know. I don't know if there was addiction. It's possible there was addiction involved. There's definitely a sense of obsession here. Definitely a lot of very manipulative head games going on here. At any rate, you had to find the strength to pull yourself out of the situation, to pull your energy out of it, to try to reassess it and see what was going on, you know what I'm saying, to get grounded and really look at the situation. You managing to do that started to spin the Wheel of Fortune in your favor. It was like a test or something in life that you had to realize what wasn't serving you and what was bad for you, and figure out that you had to walk away from it. Even though I don't feel like you totally understood it, but you did walk away, it looks like. Or at least pulled your energy out of it, and you're in the process of walking away. Therein is why the Tower fell, right? Okay, this is your recent past. I normally tell people here we couldn't change it if we wanted to. In this case, I think we're glad that it happened, right? That you managed to pull yourself out of it. So, you know, kudos to you. That's awesome. It definitely doesn't look like it was the place for you to be in. And I can't get over the fact that it feels like you don't even know exactly what was going on. You just knew it wasn't right for you. It just wasn't where, it just didn't feel right. It's not where you wanted to be. You saw things you didn't want to be involved. So that's why you left. You did the right thing. Okay? All right, we'll leave that there. Now, where are we at currently? Okay, so I've got the Six of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So you have pulled your energy back at the very least. The Tower has fallen, or it's falling. But you are still somewhat conflicted, okay? You do have emotion towards this, it feels like a person. This person that's coming through is the Devil, mind you. But there is some history there. You have some emotion there. So it's easy for them to pull on your heartstrings, okay? With the Page of Wands, like I said, you're just way outgunned here. You're way in over your head. There could possibly be an age difference here, but there doesn't have to be. It's more of a maturity level. And the fact that you're not terribly mature in things that have to do with the devil is not a bad thing. I don't care what age you are, okay? But this is just, that's what this person's good at, okay? This is where they exist. So that's, anyways, I will keep going. Okay, so you're having, you tried to pull your energy back. You're trying to reassess the situation. For some of you, you have not yet made a clean break, I guess. You're trying to. With the Knight of Pentacles, you're trying, but you're not moving very quickly, okay? Because it's not as easy as it sounds, I'm sure. But I do believe it's necessary, okay? Is how I see it, at least for right this minute. But okay, let's keep going. What do we have in the near future? I've got the Emperor, the Judgment card, and the Fool. Well, the Devil's coming through as the Emperor. I could read it that way, or I could say that it's, you know, you taking all of your power back out of this situation. I'm hoping that it's you taking your power back out of this situation. But in some ways, I think it's both, because I do believe this person is an Emperor. They're just like a dark Emperor. They're just somebody who's very controlling and very manipulative and very dark. You're calling judgment on them here in the near future, though, and taking a leap of faith away from the situation, which is what you should do. And I do believe you're going to do that. But I don't believe it's going to be terribly easy. I do believe you'll be successful. I just don't know how easy it's going to be. Behind the Tower card, you get the Strength and the Four of Wands. So what that's saying is, yes, the Tower's fallen. And when I said you have the strength, you can do this, you can. You have more than enough strength to get through this situation. With the Four of Wands, understand that this wasn't even wasted time. Okay, I know it's easy to feel like, God, I just wasted this many years of my life or this many months, whatever. It wasn't, though. This is actually somebody who is destined to be in your life, okay? This is a contract you made before you came down here. This is something where you had a set of lessons that you wanted to teach them and they wanted to teach you, and whatever. You have to take it for what it's worth. Was it a karmic soulmate? Absolutely. Absolutely. This was a lot of hard lessons you learned in a quick amount of time, probably. There you go. But you're going to take those lessons with you into the rest of your life, and at some point, I assure you, they will come in handy. They will be what you need to deal with a different situation. It's how life works. I don't know how else to explain it to you, so don't look at it like it's wasted time, because it wasn't. I mean, obviously, you passed the test, you learned what you needed to learn, and now it's time to move on. But that's what I see here. Okay, now I got to go to days of the week, or we'll run out of time. Monday, I've got the Magician and the Seven of Pentacles. So you're trying to manifest the life that you want right now. And part of that is deciding where you want to invest your time and energy and how much you want to invest. So it looks like Monday is like pondering what you want to do with that. Tuesday, I've got the Seven of Swords and the Page of Cups. I do believe this person will spin the block more than once trying to come back. And on Tuesday, maybe one of those days, coming back with some sort of a small offer or an apology. They're trying to act strategically. It's up to you, right? On Wednesday, I've got the Hierophant and the World. This was a higher level of commitment, or it had promised to be, and the cycle on it is definitely closing, okay? And that is happening for you, not to you, okay? Just so you're clear on that. Okay, on Thursday, I've got the Hangman and the Two of Cups. You feel very stuck because, like I said, you do still have some attachment and emotion to this person, but you need to have more attachment and love for yourself, okay? Because this was altogether negative, and you're getting out of it, I feel like, in the nick of time before things got a lot darker than they already were. Okay? So it's really a great reading, but I could see how somebody could take it not that way. This is one of those readings you should save and maybe come back to it in a year and look at it, and then maybe it'll feel a lot better than it does right now. You're on the right track, okay? That's what I got for you. All right, that's that. No matter what the cards say, you go out and make it the best week you possibly can. That's it. Isn't it? No, okay. I'll be back on Wednesday with bonus readings. If you're looking for a private reading, send me a message and I'll get you the details. I'll never reach out to you first if somebody does. That's not me. It's a scam. Don't get scammed, please. Every morning I'm here now doing these things called daily energy check-ins. They're kind of fun. They're fast. You know what I'm saying? If you're interested, you could stop by. That would be awesome. And that's the end of it. You're going to be okay. All right? That's what you got to hold on to. It's going to be all right. I know it's tough, but you're tougher. It'll be okay. All right. Thanks for everything, you guys.